everyone and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hello and welcome. So today I'm here to film something very exciting. This is the Makeup Revolution and DC collaboration part 2. So last year they did come out with a collaboration which I thought was okay. Like, if you haven't seen my video, go and see it, because I did review a couple of the products because I didn't want to pick up everything, because they had about 4 or 5 characters that they based makeup items around, and it just wasn't for me. And now that they've released a new collection, so this is like their Mad Love collection, I guess it's in time for Valentine's Day, and I picked up 3 things. They did do for example, like a Suicide Squad thing and also like a Batman thing. So I picked up the Mad Love blush quad. So they did come up with a highlighter set as well. I didn't want to get it because it was like £10 and I don't need any more highlighters. I do love the packaging. This is from the movie Suicide Squad. I'm not the biggest fan of that movie. I am a really big fan of Harley Quinn and like the cartoon and also the comics as well. I'm a big Batman fan when it comes to the comics. I've read so many, I can't even count. But I quite like the packaging, and also with the blushes as well. They're cream blushes, so I've been into cream blushes like a lot recently. So you get a quad, interesting colours. I mean, these two are not really up my street when it comes to blush, but I will give them a go like in the future, because today I think I'm going to focus on Arkham, but then I'll put up a little swatch of all 4 of them here just so I can show you guys what it actually looks like. I picked up an eyeshadow palette, so this is the Dangerous Love palette. There was another palette which was like the Suicide Squad palette. It was very colourful, not for me, to be honest. And to be honest, when I was looking at this one, I love the design on there. I believe it is a Jim Lee one. Like, if you're a fan of the comics, then you'll know who Jim Lee is. And yeah, it's actually, again, I like the tin packaging. It's quite nice. The original stuff, I believe, was like cardboard, which is totally fine as well. Like, I don't mind, especially for recycling and everything. So when you open it, you do get the name sheet, which is a little bit annoying separately. But to be honest, after I film this, I'm not going to go back and go, oh, I really want to try that shade, the cat, when I'll just kind of look at the palette and just go, I'll make a look with this. To be honest, the names are just there for me to tell you guys, I guess. But yeah, this is a palette. It's more of a nuder tone palette, which is totally fine for me. I didn't want anything too colourful. Some of the colours do reminisce the first palette, like the Batman palette, which I got. It's got the Batman embossing, but it's got like the Batman Tim Burton embossing. I'm very particular, so I know my Batman embossings. But yeah, I just kind of like the colour scheme. I think it's a bit more for what I wanted, as opposed to all like the colourful things. For Suicide Squad, I mean, it's a very colourful film, so of course it fits perfectly. And now the last thing I got was a lipstick. So I got the Mad Love Bullet lipstick. They came out with like a lip kit, which I believe was about £9–10, which is pretty cool, but I didn't want all of that, so I just got the lipstick. It's quite nice. It's got again, like the Harley Quinn embossing like logos on them, and it's a deep tone, so it's right up my street. Okay, so let's go on with the blushes, because I've been talking for ages. So everything else I'm wearing is from Revolution, and yeah, I haven't powdered myself down a lot because obviously we've got the cream products here. But let's start off with this, and like I mentioned, we're going in with Arkham. I'm going to try one of these brushes first, like one of my Unicorn Cosmetics, because I want something quite the brush to be quite stiff for when I use it, because it just gives me more depth. So let's try this first. If not, I have a backup, so let's go for this. So yeah, Arkham. It's a very bright pink, so I'm just going to tap some on the end of my hand because I feel like this is going to be insanely pigmented. So let's just give this a go when it comes to like blushes. So again, I can just dip in for more, and that is quite nice. Last year was like cream blush obsession for me. Obviously it started off with my Melt Cosmetics, and then it kind of blended into like other brands trying like cream blushes basically. So I was actually quite happy when this came out, and the highlighter set is really nice as well. It's part of the Suicide Squad collection as well, I believe, but I just, again, didn't want to get it. So I'm just going to go on both sides, and then I will tap to put some of my powder brush on there, because it is, like, as you can see, it's very, very pigmented. And my face is a bit oily today anyway, so you can tell that it's a bit emphasizing my pores just a bit, which is not the end of the world, but you know, I don't want to look too insane. So I think I'm going to leave it at this and just blend it a bit. Like, you guys know I like to wear a lot of blush. I'm just going to add the tiny bit on my nose, and we're just going to keep on blending. And it is nice. I mean, it's very pigmented. I don't know if I've tried a cream blush from Revolution before. I think, yeah, I've tried one of the squeezy bottle ones, so that's fine. I mean, that's really good. That's really pigmented. That's kind of what I want. And now I'm just going to go in quickly with a highlighter, because I don't have that highlighter kit. So I'm going in with my Soph Does Life collaboration, because it's just a really nice highlighter. Like, I like to mix two of them. I think this is the sugar frosting one. I can't remember. Yeah, sugar frosting. So I'm just going to add both of those onto my cheeks. And I actually got the stuff from Beauty Bay, because I mean, as much as I'd like to have got it from the Revolution website, I don't get next day delivery with them. And with Beauty Bay, I was like, okay, I'm off this day, I'll pick it up then. And I got it on the day it was released. And so I got it the next day, but I haven't had a chance to actually sit down and film, because when I'm working, I just wasn't able to get it. So yeah, but this is super duper nice. Obviously the highlight is not part of it, but the pink is really nice. I can't wait to try the other shades. They do look pretty good. So let's go on to the palette now. So again, the Dangerous Love palette. I'm gonna have to keep the names like to the side, because I can't, like, obviously dip my brush in them. So of course I'm just gonna go in with like a nude look today. Nothing too insane, because of course the colors are not that insane. So I've got my Batman mirror here, which is a little bit annoying, because the mirror actually fell out before I started to film. So I was like, I need to glue it down. So that, I mean, I got it literally with that collaboration. So if you do have it, be careful, because it might just fall out very soon, but let's hope not. So let's start off with a nice transition, and we're going to start off with this shade, which is called Bliss, just here. And we're just going to use that as a transition. I don't have anything on my eyelid. I have a little bit of foundation, but nothing too crazy, and my eyelids are so oily. I need to like get that sorted. But wow, that's pretty pigmented in itself. Bit of fallout, but what's new? Well, I look, a lot of eyeshadows these days have fallout, so that's nothing surprising. So that's very pigmented. Wow, pretty good. I was actually surprised that they did another collaboration with DC, but I guess when it comes to a big brand, and if they've got the rights, you might as well take advantage, because there's so many people out there who are obviously fans of makeup and fans of DC as well. But I'm glad that they've done like a Batman and Harley Quinn one, because they're definitely the most popular characters. When it comes to the movies, like, I'm not the biggest fan of the Suicide Squad. I've probably mentioned that obviously, but you know, if they have enough fans out there that are making them want more movies and stuff like that, then good for them. So next I'm going to go in with this one at the bottom, which is called True Love. So let's try this one now. Very small brush, and we're going to put that just underneath my socket, so in my socket basically, blend that back and forth. It's so strange, I'm so out of the loop with Revolution, because they are not really bringing out anything that I like. But when they announced that they were doing a second one with this, I was definitely looking forward to it. Again, like, the first collaboration wasn't as amazing. I personally felt that they brought out too much. I think they were just like, look, we have this and we're just gonna like use a lot of like the characters, which is fine, but it was literally like a palette for every character, a highlighter for majority of the characters, lipsticks for all of them, and all this accessories and stuff, and it just got a bit too much. But I'm sure someone out there bought the whole collection. Obviously I picked up a few things, but just too expensive. Even Revolution, like, too expensive, but it's all good. This didn't actually cost me as much because I got free delivery when it came to Beauty Bay. I think each item was like £10. The lipstick I think was like £6, so £26, not too bad. So let's go on to a deeper tone now, because we can like make the corners a bit more out there. I'm going to go in with this shade just here, which is called Ever After. I'm going to stay away from the black because I'm not very good when it comes to like using black eyeshadow, because I'll just ruin it, I know. So I'm just going to slowly tap and bring it up and just blend it in, because again these are very pigmented, very pigmented. So I'm just going to make out like a big wing. And let me know guys what if you're excited for the new Batman movie, because the Robert Pattinson one is so strange. I was so opposed to him being Batman because I was like, look, Edward Cullen being Batman, no. But the thing is, Robert Pattinson has made some amazing movies recently. Like he's been in some insane like art why can't I talk, like art movies, which has obviously steered him away from being in Twilight, because I was not a Twilight fan. I've only seen the first one. I have no intention of seeing the others, but when I saw the trailer for this new one, I was like, oh my god, it looks insane. So if you're looking forward to it, let me know. I didn't watch the latest Suicide Squad movie because I can't be bothered. I really hated the first one, but you know, I'm excited for the Batman, so I hope it's good. I really hope it's good. Okay, now we're gonna go in with let's just go in with a shimmer, because then we'll just stop there. They will probably go in with maybe this one, which is called, I'm making sure I get the right one, Honest No, First Kiss, which is just here. So that I'm going to just again put on the rest of the lid. It looks very pigmented, so I'm just going to put it on. I won't need like a spray or anything, so let's just add some more. Again, these are so pigmented. I really like this palette. I need to give it obviously a bit more love when it comes to some of these other shimmers, but I am going to do some swatching and then put it on the screen for you guys, because I feel like if I do it on camera and swatch, it will take like 700 years for me to do it, and you guys will probably get bored. So I would just swatch it and put up a picture. But yeah, so far this is coming out really nicely. Ooh. Pretty good. The first few shades have kind of faded out, but I do quite like the way this is looking. I could be wrong, I could look completely stupid, but I don't mind. I'm now going to go in, just about to drop my brush, this shimmer in the middle, because I want to put it on my inner corner, and this is called Wedding Dress. Wow, how fitting. Okay, so let's get this in the corner. That is very nice. Wow, I am pleasantly surprised. No shade to Revolution at all, like no shade, but I'm very surprised at the pigmentation of this palette, because again, it doesn't look as like crazy appealing. I'm not sure about this one here, like the pink tone, which is called Love You, which is, I'm sure, something Batman would never ever say. But yeah, I do quite like this palette. I'm pleasantly surprised. So let's go on to the lips. I'm actually going to go off camera quickly and put on some mascara and a lip liner, because the lipstick is going to be like all over the place. So I will be right back. Okay, so the lip liner is actually, where did I put it? It's actually by MUA, because I don't have a lip liner with Revolution, so I thought I would use that because it's closest to the actual shade. So yeah, this is called Mad Love, and it is a very nice deep kind of brown, so I'm very excited to try it. So let's give it a whirl and see what it's like. Oh, it's a nice berry tone. I just realised it doesn't match the lipstick at all, but we're all good, like the lip liner, but it's fine, nothing I can really do. That is a really nice shade. I like that a lot. It is very matte. I mean, it's easy to like glide on, so it's not like it's dragging. But yeah, this is my finished look. I am pleasantly surprised. I'm sorry, Revolution, that I doubted you when it came to this collection, but you know what? I've been disappointed before, but this time, you know, I eat my words, and you know, this palette is extremely nice. I've not done the most amazing look because I'm not very good, but the blush itself, so pigmented. Like, I know I've put on like so much and I probably look like a clown, but it doesn't matter. Like, I really like this. I love the lipstick as well. So altogether, like 3 out of 3 products I absolutely love. Let me know if you've picked up anything from the collection, because you know, I want to see what the other palette is like. Potentially it could be very pigmented. Maybe when it goes on sale I might pick it up, but we'll see. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, because I film and upload every time I get a chance to. Don't forget to follow me on any of my social medias, because I'm always active on there. And I hope you guys are doing really well, and I hope you're healthy, happy, and you're safe, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.